What's up, people, and welcome back to the channel. I don't want to make the intro, longer than it has to be, but I'm going to start off by saying thank you to everyone who have been leaving comments on our giveaway video. I very much appreciate it. I would like more people to go to the giveaway videos so that way, they could, have a chance to enter. So if you're watching this video, I'm gonna leave something at the end of the video so that way you can go to it. Like so that way you could get a chance to enter if you are already subscribed, or even if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Go to the giveaway video, leave a comment on that video, on the giveaway video, and then I'm going to choose a random person for those comments to give away a TCG gift card to. So, and it's going to be for the value of a prismatic Ash Blossom Enjoy Spring, because that's a giveaway that I said I was going to do like like maybe like a month and a half after I started the channel. I said I was going to do that around that time, but it took me, it took a little time to get to the 100 subscriber mark. And like I said, I appreciate the people that that do subscribe. So we finally got to that mark last week, so I'm doing that giveaway. So that giveaway is still going on. If you would like to try to enter that, just like I said, subscribe to this channel and go to the giveaway video. It's on the page, and leave a comment on that. Leave a comment on that video so that we could enter for a chance to win the gift card. It's Friday, so you know that we do market watches every Friday, and this market watch is a little bit. I was gonna say it's a little bit different. It's not really. It's not any different. I don't know why I do stuff like that, but um, one of the comments that I got on the giveaway video is someone who had a couple of suggestions for market watch. So I wanted to go ahead and say thank you. Like, thank you very much. Like, I very much like appreciate any kind of comments you want to leave, whether it's like comments whether whether I get something wrong, or maybe I say I don't know why a certain card is going up and you know why, or maybe you have cards you want me to go over, or just something that you notice on the market. That's all that stuff is very much appreciated. If you want to leave those comments down, on the market watches, that'll be dope. I love to do like market watches just based on cards that you guys, it's like that you guys suggest to me. So it's also, I'm very much open for that. I'm also going to start trying to incorporate this background way more into my videos. I'm gonna work on it because like a lot of the lines are like a little shaky. This is very much like not it's unfinished. Like, I have two slots here where I did want to put more stuff. There's some people suggested that we put up some more weapons in those slots, and if you guys have any ideas for some cool weapons to add up in there, just like let me know what it is. I'll look it up, and if I like it, or if maybe I've used it in a game, or I have a connection to it, I'll be down to put up here. Like, I'm a huge fan of One Piece, as you could tell. I love Luffy. I love Law. Law is my favorite character. That's why his sword's up here. Luffy's my boy. Of course, I have his hat. Kingdom Hearts is one of my favorite video games. That's why I have my favorite Keyblade here. And I'm also very much a fan of Disney. That's why Kingdom Hearts, and you got my little Mickey thing right here. So, but yeah, so I am gonna try to incorporate this. I'm gonna get the lines all cleaned up, because this was like it isn't like a rough draft, but this was very much me. It wasn't finished. Like, I was gonna like try to clean the lines and make a little just a little bit more crisp. I don't want to make it like too much. Like, I could do a little bit extra work, but I will be reworking this for this channel, because this was a layout that I had for a different channel that I wanted to do. But like I said, I just never got around to it. But I will kind of change this up, and I do want to use this here as my screen to kind of put pictures of cards when I talk about discussions. But like I said, I don't want to take too long. Sorry for the long intro. If you want to join the giveaway, please subscribe to this channel, and then go to our main page and find the video. That's the giveaway video. Leave a comment on that video so that way you could be entered. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this, guys. I know I took a long time talking about this, but let's go ahead and get into it. All right, let's go ahead and start off with cards that were suggested to me from the comment section. We're gonna start off with the Red Eyes Bee Dragon from the Starter Deck Joey. It says right here, like 95 cents, and then you got the chart. They go in two very much different directions. I've already gone and looked for them. Right here on page 36, you can find a near mint first ed for about 30 bucks with $5 shipping, and then you got another near mint for about 32 with $4 shipping, so like $36 range. It's like a near mint first copy, which really surprised me. I didn't really think I didn't think it was really that much. Like I know, like Like, like a lot of people think like, oh, these cards are probably worth like a whole bunch of money, but I was kind of really thinking this was like a $20-$25 card, but it is in the 30 to like $36 range. But it is also very hard to find these cards in near mint condition, so it doesn't. So I guess like maybe I expect it to be a little more, but the $35 is also at this it's weird. It's like I would have I guess what I'm trying to say is I would have not have been surprised if it was more, but then when I look at but then when I look at this, it's 34, like it is like, yeah, it is like at the 35 kind of, $35 price point, which is kind of, which is I don't know, it's really here or there. But I guess like one thing that I figured out that was very interesting is that there's the Red Eyes Bee Dragon. If you go to like all versions, you have like the Red Eyes, like Bee Dragon. That's when they just put B instead of black. And then if you go over here, you like I guess I don't know why it didn't cross my mind, but you have another like subsection of Red Eyes, which is the Red Eyes Black Dragon, and almost every single copy of that card is pretty much like, like $2. You got like the Speed Duel common. I think I have some of these. I might pull them out. These are like 275. They're like in the $3, $4 range if you count the shipping, but it's more closer to three. These right here, these premium golds, it says two, but that's only because there's like some damage in mod plays. If you have like a near mint, like a near mint first dead, it's like, almost $4, like almost a $5 card. So like a near mint copy is, like $5. So pretty much like if you have like a Red Eyes Black Dragon in any of these versions, it's actually worth, a little bit of money. um I want to say Red Eyes. Blue Eyes White Dragon, ultimate rare from Structure Deck Kaiba Reloaded. This actually is, I remember when I first saw that, I was like, wow, this is such a blast from the past. Like one of my first big investments when I first really started kind of get more serious and trying investing in Yu-Gi-Oh, to like, investing like really hardcore investing in stuff that I wanted to hold for a long time, because like I guess one of like a little insight, like one of the first ways that I got into like well, like I used to work at a little swap meet stand for one of my friends, and I would help him sell his cards because I was familiar with the prices, and that's how I started buying and selling. But then I started to realize that, hey, if I bought and sold and invested in the meta, I could pay for most of like my Yu-Gi-Oh, and and that kind of slowly developed into me saying, hey, that what if I just actually start, just really investing in collections and investing in the meta and really trying to like find like like the next kind of card, like cards like that. And one of the one of my first kind of big brain thing I thought that I was so smart at doing was I bought a whole bunch of like the Blue Eyes White Dragon, the ultimate rares, and I just thought they were just gonna just skyrocket and be just a crazy high amount of money. And I had a couple first editions. I had a few. I had a whole bunch of like non first edition. I just no, it's ultimate rare. It doesn't matter. But yeah, like this is just like one of the ones that really didn't pan out. If you look right here, you got a live play first dead for like 20, and then you got another near mint first dead for like 20 with like the $1 129 shipping. And then if you go on another page, you have like another near mint first yeah, like near mint first dead 21 with $2 shipping, so it's like 24. So like this, it's like you got the first edition right here, like 25 in the $25 range. I really thought that this was gonna be like $100 card, but it really wasn't. So, but also at the same time, be mindful that it's only the first edition copies. Like the non first edition ones are very much like $4 to $5, and they're not worth that much. It came from a starter deck, so if it came from a pack, it would have been worth more. But the fact that it came out of a starter deck kind of really does keep it low. Magician of Black Chaos. This is the card that I haven't thought about in a while. I was kind of surprised. If I went around like looking for them, you get like some light played unlimiteds, for $5, 4.99, 4.22. So it's pretty much like it's in like in the $5 range for a light play, and but I'm not sure if there was like a near mint copy. See, was there? Because you got a lot of these like really expensive, heavily played ones. Let's see. Let's just go all the way to the last page. Yeah, near mint unlimited, near mint unlimited. Yeah, so near mint unlimited, 26, 30. Let's see. Let's go back down one more. Let's see. All right, so near mint unlimited 14. So yeah, so it looks like if you like a near mint unlimited, so like the near mint version, this is like 14, 15, 16 bucks, which is like a little bit higher than I thought. I thought like I'm like, oh, these are probably like 10. No, like unlimited are probably 14, 15. These are probably like a little bit harder to find. A lot of the cards that I'm showing are extremely hard to find near mint. That is very much the case with this next card. This is the card that like all the cards that I just showcased were suggested to me in the comment section of the giveaway video. The giveaway videos is up now. Go on the main page. Go find the giveaway video. Subscribe and leave a comment on that video to enter the giveaway. But I went to go think about the Dark Magician. I do want to do a market watch talking about the Dark Magician that came out in the shoe. Yeah, in the shoe. It sounded weird. But yeah, the Dark Magician that came with the shoe, the Adidas collab that they did. And I really do like the Dark Magician from there. But this is kind of like this is another really hard to find card in near mint. Like you have right here, we got near mint first edition, 199, like 200 bucks. Is it pretty much like a $200 card for like a near mint first edition? Like the first edition one, it says like the chart says like 499, but you got a couple of people that have them like a little bit lower. But there is another way to get a near mint if you want a near mint just for a collection. You don't care about if it's in English or anything. You pay like 61, 62. And you got these right here, the Spanish version, the Portuguese version. They're like in the $60 to $70 range. It's still like really high, but at the same time, it is very hard to find these cards first edition near mint. That is like very, 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 very hard. And yeah, I really wish I had like a near mint copy. I remember I actually, being a kid, I had I put my Yu-Gi-Oh cards in my pocket, just my regular pocket as a kid. That's what I did. And my mom actually washed my entire Yugi deck. Like she just, put my pants in the washing machine and wash it, and I was looking for my cards the whole time. And when she pulled it out, she just was like, "Oh," gave me a big old wad of freaking just wet cards, and I was just so sad. And I was just like, "You owe me a deck." And my mom was all mad, and she, went and bought me a deck. But then I remember I asked her which one I wanted. I told her I wanted the Kaiba one. And I was just like, "You need a new deck," and she was like, "You want the same one?" I was like, "Oh, no, 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 don't give me the same one. You go get me the Kaiba one. I need the blue eyes to be the strongest." But yeah, I don't know why that memory just kind of came into my head, but it's no, yeah, because it's very hard to find these cards in good condition. You usually find them where they look like they've been through the wash cycle. Okay, all right. So we're gonna jump off the old school cards. We're gonna go right back into regular, meta market watch. If you guys have any suggestions for cards, whether it's old school, meta, non-meta, just stuff you've seen, doesn't matter. Leave them down in the comments below. Very much, especially if you leave them in the Friday market watch, I'll try to put them in the Monday market watch. If you put them in the Monday market watch, I'll put them in the Friday market watch. Very much down to get in, to get more interaction with you guys through the comment section. So that'll be dope. But let's just go ahead and get into these cards. Parallel Exceed. This card right here is very, very, very good. I should have seen this one coming, but at the same time, I did have a lot of my bulk, so I was like, okay, cool. Like good thing I was able to capitalize. But yeah, like this is a card that it just kind of like it just kind of like made sense. Like event, like there's a lot of different decks that kind of use it as like its little, as like it's not its main gimmick, but it's like a little side gimmick that gets them there. And then people are using this in the Trap Tricks structure deck, builds and everything, so that way they could get rank 4 out, and they usually go for the Trap Tricks Rafflesia, and that's just like an easy way to kind of just bam bam get it out. So this thing is just starting to, I wouldn't say it was like shooting up a lot, because like the prismatic was already kind of in the $3 range, but it did kind of shoot up to like almost a 5. You got them right here, 470 with the $1 shipping. So yeah, these are still in like the $5 to $6 range. So yeah, so these just kind of like these did double in price. And also the super rares, these are pretty low. These were like a dollar. I don't say they're under a dollar, but no, they were about right there at the dollar. Now you can get these for he has one copy for $3.39, but after that $3.40 with the $1 shipping. So you're looking at $3.50 to $4 card. So even the super rare is going for $4. So yeah, it very much makes sense. I was very happy that I was able to get like a couple sets of each of these. Yeah, even the commons are actually going for it. I was able to pull a couple sets of commons out, and that they did spike up. I think they were like almost three at one point, but now they kind of calmed down. You got this guy's 33 for 125. So that's probably going to be the price they're going to be holding, which makes sense. This is what I like. Like for me, like I guess like my personal opinion with Yu-Gi-Oh is I understand Konami needs to like sell stuff, so I'm very much cool with like with like a card coming out and like a high rarity, in the beginning, but eventually like and also in a very timely manner. I do want them to do something like this where you have like the highest rarity, then you got a mid rarity, and then you got it's like common or rare or maybe it's super rare, like or like maybe this could be like it's secret, this could be a ultra, this could be a super. Like I just like I like to see more of this from Konami, but with like I just in a little more of a timely manner. They very much are doing better. Like we have like Triple Tactics Talents getting like a cool amount of reprints, and you got the Impermanence, and then Evenly Match Ash Blossom. Though the like so like they are going in that direction. So yeah, like this just yeah like just like hopefully we won't have to wait like extremely long for like reprints like how we had to wait for the um Access Code Talker reprint. Sorry about that. Going on a rant. Let's go to end that. Gamma Seal, the Sea Turtle Kaiju, this one is starting to go up. Uh, the ultra rare is, like, well, the ultra rare really isn't kind of like going up too much. It's always been kind of fluctuating, and it's slowly kind of starting to kind of hit that peak. You get the ultra rares for 244 for two like $243 range, and the rares kind of in the same kind of deal. Like if you just want them, I'd just go for the ultras right now because they're kind of in the same price range: 249, 259, 275. So yeah, so like these, so like the rares and the ultras are kind of like going between 250 to like $3. The secret rares, however, have like very much spiked up. This is just a product of taking out your opponent's field is very very good right now, especially against Cashtira. Like even if it's not all of them, like you want the ability to just gain more zones because like sometimes you just need like one or two zones to be opened up anyway. So it's just like you just kaiju one, and that could really get it to you. Like if you're running a full like a combo deck, maybe we want Lava Golem to open everything up. But like if you're running like a good healthy mix of like a couple monsters and back row removal, you could pretty much like survive off just like getting rid of one of them and just kind of trying to break it from there. But the Gamma being one of the better ones in the the whole Kaiju engine is very much going up. You have like these heavily plays and mod plays for 11, but once you get to the near mints, they're 14. Have 14.95, $15, like a $15 card. Light play first edition, $15. Do we have near mints up here? Near mint first at 16. So yeah, so like this is pretty much like a 15 to $16 card in like near mint. You get a couple like you get some light plays for like a cool maybe $13. No light played 50. No, like light plays are in the $14 to $15 range. So like yeah, this card is very much going up. Like I said, pretty much like one of the best gimmicks to play against things right now is to play on your opponent's board, especially if you're going against Cashier. Even if you're going against like Sprite and all that stuff, like I mentioned, another Market Watch, simply taking out their best cards brings their power level down by so much because they don't have Elf to like protect them from targeting. So it's like just taking out, just bam, let me just take out this and that, and then you can start picking things apart because you don't have to worry about anything coming back. You don't got to worry about targeting. You just have to just worry about all the weaker stuff on the board. So that's very much like going to help you out in those kind of matchups too. Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. This is another card that I kind of that I noticed. I was like, okay, yeah, the secret rare started to go up, but how come the other version not really going up? Like this was in 3 had a huge dip, and then now it's kind of started to go back up. You get your copies live play first right here for 3. I pick one sooner rather than later. I kind of feel like these could be like $5, $6, $7 cards right here because this it's not like it's not only just like a board breaker, but it's also their searcher. So it's like it's just a very 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 good card to where if you draw it, you could use it to break boards or use it for cost in the graveyard, banish it to search a kaiju. It's very 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 versatile. So like I can see this card very much going up, and it's other versions too. Like you got the super rare from Bosch and then the ultra rare. These right here, both of them, they're like in the 50 cent range. Check them out. Yeah, 20% 40. Like probably like this guy has 49 of them for 40 cents. So like, you know, if this card takes off, I'd probably want to pick these up like pick them up quick, because these could be like 2 3s right here. You know, maybe even more. Like this is probably a cool price. If you don't have a set, you know, if you get 3 of them, throw them into like an order from this guy, you know, for $1.50, even less right here. If you could find if you could find a whole bunch of more, you know, more stuff for $5, get right here 75 cents for a set. I would very much try to. Oh, only has one. Well, here we go, from this guy right here. This guy right here has 49 of them. You get, let's see, yeah, for a dollar, for $1.20 right here. Bam, yeah, just going to get that. Sorry about that, guys. I wasn't paying attention. Just going on autopilot. It's like the third or fourth time trying to record this market watch, having a little bit of issues, but it's all good. Let's power through the end of this. We got Kumungus, the sticky string kaiju. All right, so like this is another kaiju that always like goes hand in hand with Gamma Seal, to where it always, whenever kaijus become good, sticky string always follows, because it's like the next lowest like kaiju, like when it comes to attack value. So you know like the lowest one is, you know, obviously Gamma Seal, and then the next lowest one is Kumungus. So like, you know, this one always kind of like follows. You got like, you know, $8 for like the super rare. I I'm pretty sure I don't have any more of these. Like every time I get these, I post them, because like they always go like really fast. But yeah, like in the near mint, 777, 798, 799. So like this is like very much in like the $8 range. I'd probably want to, you know, like if you think about running the Kaido engine, I'd very much want to pick these up if you want it. But there is the common version if you want to just go budget. Very easy to go budget, 15 cents, 16 cents. Like I said, get these now. You know, this guy right here, this guy for sure, he has 5. So right here, that's 45 cents for the set. I would just very much, try to go ahead and pick these up if you're thinking of like running kaijus, because like, you want to have the different variety, especially if you're gonna try to run slumber. Another one of the kaijus that always kind of like fluctuates, because this this is like pretty much like if you run slumber, and if you run slumber, you try to play that angle. You always want to put the stronger one out, and then instead of having to put the sticky strings, some people prefer to put the Dogaran. And it really depends on your like preference, because I usually just purely rely on kaijus to simply break my opponent's board. And if I ever do run intro to kaiju slumber, I rather just run the gamma seal and the sticky strings, because like it pretty much gives me the ability to like make sure they're always like useful at any moment to me. Because there's times where you draw this as your only kaiju, and you have no choice but to give them the really like strong monster. So it depends on like what you play. Like like if you play something like runic that's able to stop attacks, then I guess it doesn't matter. But if you're not, then I guess you rather just I just rather stick with the Kumungus and the actually stick with the Kumungus and the Gamsil. And okay, well I guess I have this card up there twice. Okay, that didn't need to be there. Anyway, so that's pretty much gonna be it, guys. Thank you, like I said, thank you everyone who's been subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We have the giveaway going on. Subscribe, leave a comment on go over to the main, go over to to the channel page and find the video that's that's announcing the giveaway. Leave a comment on that on that video, and subscribe to enter your chance to win the giveaway. Thank you to everyone. Peace out, and I'll catch you in the next one.